We're on Algofi, right? As you see here, we have a total supply of over $80 million, total borrow at 42 million. See up here, we have a utilization, right? I borrowed money out of here, collaterals, right? And it shows you a percentage, and you get liquidated once you add 100%. So don't do that. As you see here, I receive daily rewards from lending and borrowing, right? Rewards essentially free money, right? Yield, interest, okay? And as you see here, supplied, I have supplied algos, and they're worth this amount here on supplied. And you can see you can supply here, boom. It'll show you how to do that, or you can withdraw your algos depending on how much you have used in terms of collateral, okay? So I borrowed stable, as you see here. I earn a reward for the stable. So for borrowing and lending, there's ways for you to earn money, right? You can't do that at your bank. You cannot put money in your bank. They pay you a good yield, and you can't borrow against your own money. That's the difference, okay? So if you supply any one of these assets, you see the supply APR and the borrow APR, right? Then we have a swap feature. This is essentially the Tiny Man version or Algofi version of Tiny Man, where you can swap assets directly from their site. It's a decentralized exchange. Pools. This is where you can add or remove liquidity tokens, right? And remember, liquidity tokens are when you're putting tokens into a pool to provide liquidity so that people can trade freely, and your liquidity tokens or your pooled assets together will give you fees, right? You can earn the fee money, and that will increase, right? And we also have extra incentives, as you see here in the farm. I'm jump over to farm. After you provide liquidity, you then take your LP tokens, and then you can earn rewards, and you see all the various amounts of APRs and tokens that you can earn. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. We're gonna go to Zap. We're gonna zap one algo into the algo stable LP. And zapping means it's essentially the smart contracts are taking your algos and you're buying the other token. So it's splitting it in half for you and adding liquidity for you. Makes everything easier. So we zapped it. You can see all the information here. Make sure y'all check it out. But we zapping. Let's zap. End transaction. And we're gonna sign it. It's signed. That screen closed back out. And we're making a transaction happen live and in real time. All right, so we've been zapped, okay? So then you go back, you see we've been zapped. What do you do with the LP tokens? Well, you stake them, as we said, or you farm. This is the staking, right? Stable for stable, you earn an APR of about 7%. But we did zap to LP, so here we are at the stable algo LP. What you do is then you click here, and then you stake. You see the stake here. That was one algo. Then you stake. And address seems to be mouth. There's a little error there. Don't mind that. But after you stake, oh, as you see it, it's there. Boom. So you stake, and then you see you immediately start earning rewards. Since I have a small amount, I'm not going to earn much. But this is for example, okay? And if you go to an account here, this is the nice upgrade feature that we like. You can see all your algos, see the yield leads, the stable, all the other coins that are in your pot, right? In your account, in your bank, your Algofi bank that you build in yourself. Right now, it should be loading up. May or may not have the best internet connection, but don't mind you, it is all there. Make sure you got good internet, okay? So again, you can see the rewards. I just put this in there. It breaks it down, went from the zap. It shows the share of the pool and the earnings. Already made less than 1 cent. You can add or remove their liquidity, okay? So again, then you have all my deposits and my borrows, my farms, and then it shows all my transaction history, okay? And then our net portfolio value, you see here, my portfolio is net of 200%. Net means everything minus what you owe. Since I borrowed money, I have then cut into what I owe, what I have. So they minus the asset from the liability, and it comes out that I'm net $200 at this moment with this account. Again, I'll go back to lending. You see here, I borrowed 307 and I have 686 supply. That's one way to bank yourself. That's how you create assets that produce passive income. So another way to use your money that you earn from getting smarter, from finding a community, from hiring a coach, from taking a course, from creating side hustles. You went and banked yourself, you borrowed and lended. Now you have more money and you want to go buy some properties, but you don't have enough capital to go outright or enough W-2s or leverage from the banking system to go grab property. So what do? You go to Lofty AI.